Hey guys, we're going to talk about this magic window, magic circle die that I have that I've done in several of my books. It makes one picture on top, and then when you turn your little dial there, you get to see the picture that's up underneath it from another piece of paper. So we're going to start out by looking at the die. I got this one on AliExpress. I'm not sure what this piece is for, but he's there, so we'll just toss him to the side. I never use it. This is going to be your top piece of paper. Now, I've written top on here, and I'm going to tell you why in just a minute. They both say top, so I know it's kind of confusing when I say that, but this is going to be your bottom piece. This is going to be your top piece. This piece here is the one that you're going to actually turn. This is going to be your little knob that cuts out. And so this is what it looks like that's going to actually press into your paper. And here is the top. Now, when I wrote top and bottom, when you position your die on your paper to be cut, you want to make sure that you've got it right side up on your paper, so that your image turns out exactly the way that you want it to. So those are those two pieces. It also comes with these, which are very important. This is your piece that's going to keep your papers together and allows it to spin. This is what is going to go on top. Still got glue on me, guys. Sorry. This is what's going to go on top of your image. Now, I went ahead and cut them out on my machine, just one of each. Make sure you've got some good heavy-duty cardstock here. I am going to use the Survagabond in Japan. I love my little geisha here. So she's going to be our underneath piece. And you'll see right here the tabs. And this is what you're going to use to turn her inside this wheel. So when I was talking about the top and the bottom, you want to make sure with this piece here, this is the top, and I've cut her. These are her actual cut lines right here. Now, if you've got something that you've got a face, if you've got an animal, or whatever you're using that you don't want to have a slice through, make sure you position this where it's around that piece. If not, you wouldn't want it this way and have a line cut in her little face here. So this piece here is from this die. Now, when you look at the cutting side of this die, you're going to notice that there's a half of a cut right here, and it does not go all the way around because this piece is going to fit inside that and be able to turn. Okay, so what we're going to do first, here's the little pieces that I cut out of our little dies here. We're going to have this piece as our circle. This is a washer, and this is our little brad that we've made out of paper here. So what you want to do first, you're going to turn this page over, and you've got your little lady, you're going to turn her over too. So you're going to have your tab on the outside. These two are going to stay inside, and it's going to be like this. So when you flip her over, here's our tab that sticks out. Now you're going to want that tab to go all the way over to here. Okay. If you start there, when you go to open her up, she's going to be sitting right instead of being all wonky and maybe over here. So you're going to have this set here. You're going to turn it back over. Okay, so we've got our holes aligned here. You're going to take your first piece. It's going to tuck into the little cut underneath and just keep going around. And it's going to look a little weird, like right there. I've already lost my circle. That's okay. We'll shape it up in the end. Get our next piece. May have to lift that one to get to it, and then just kind of try to go around as we go. And sometimes you got to do it a couple times to get him in there. More glue from my finger. Okay. I do see where that's come across or come apart there at the bottom, and that's fine. We'll fix it. Okay. Now, this is what it should look like. Now, you've still got your hole there, and this is going to be when it's closed, okay? Now, what we're going to do is go on the back side of our paper here, and you see the little star that's made from the black piece. We're going to take our little washer and get us some glue going. And I like to actually just take some and put on my finger for this because you want to be careful and just get it on the washer itself. Maybe put a little on it and then smear it with your finger. You just don't want it to go everywhere when you put it down. And so you're going to put it down and just glue right around the edge there. Okay. Now, get this glue off my hands. Okay. Now this piece, we're going to fold, because it did come with little crease lines. Not sure if you can see them or not, but they're there. Fold it down around it. Now, when you turn it upside down, you're going to have what looks like a brad, okay? Now, I take it, I fold it down, and I pinch it and fold it back on itself so that it's like this. See that? Okay, let's do it to this side. So now what you should have is this. We're going to put our ends together. We're going to turn this back over. Okay. We're going to put that through our hole. So now he's through the back, through our hole. And we're going to carefully, don't want to rip it, push this down kind of as far as you can get it there. Don't pull it and tear it. Very important. Now, I lay this down and have it, my little pieces there. This is where this comes in. Now we're going to put us a dot here on this little flap. And I'm going to use my finger method again. Put some on that side. You don't want it to glue anything but that. Now we're going to take our little flower here, our lotus, and we're going to glue it down on top of it. And that's going to cover most of this star that's peeking out. Now, when that's done, this part here is connected to this part. And so what's going to happen, when you go to glue this down on your paper in your book, you're going to glue around, being careful not to get glue on any of this part here. So you can go up to the corner here, but be careful around the edges. You don't want to get glue down in here or it will not spin. So I'm going to lay it down, give her a test here. And there's our beautiful lady. And we're going to pull her back. Okay, there she is. Thanks for watching.